One half of one of the most well-known couples in the world, Victoria Beckham is a fashion icon, designer, and former Spice Girl. She has established her brand on control, elegance, and the portrayal of a flawlessly cohesive family. Behind the runway appearances, the stylish sunglasses, and the flawless Instagram pictures, however, Victoria is reportedly secretly suffering one of the most agonizing periods of her life. A severe disagreement with her oldest son, Brooklyn Beckham, and his wife, actress Nicola Peltz. While the public witnesses the glitz, few are aware of the heartache. Let's explore it in more detail. Number 1. A feud from the beginning. Tensions allegedly started after Brooklyn and Nicola's well-reported wedding in Palm Beach, Florida, in April 2022. A happy merger of two families, the Beckhams and the Peltzes, should have been the focus of the extravagant celebration, but some accounts claim that problems were already developing before the vows were exchanged. The bridal gown of Nicola is one important flashpoint. Many admirers thought the gown would be made by Victoria, a talented designer. But in the end, Nicola claimed to have prepared her Valentino couture outfit long before she had met Victoria. According to reports, however, Victoria felt left out of the process, which led to rumors of friction. Next was the reception. Page 6 claimed that the couple's first dance, which is often a private and significant occasion for newlyweds, was overshadowed. Victoria was referred to as the most beautiful woman in the room by Mark Anthony, a close friend of the Beckhams, from the stage, according to reports. Victoria briefly joined him on camera, which several guests said was unexpected. On her own wedding day, Nicola reportedly cried and ran away because she felt overshadowed. In public, the families presented a unified face, but the frost had already started to set in. Number 2. In 2025, escalation and absences. Time travel to spring 2025. It seems that tensions had increased rather than just persisted. During David Beckham's star-studded 50th birthday celebration in London in May, the most visible placard was displayed. Celebrity friends, sports icons, designers, and of course the Beckham kids were on the impressive guest list. Except for Brooklyn and Nicola, everyone was present. Their lack of presence was quite evident. From To The Sun, media sites engaged in ceaseless speculation. Did scheduling conflicts occur, or a willful omission? As reports of tense family relations were resurfacing, the timing couldn't have been worse. Social media snubs, such as birthdays that are not publicly acknowledged or pictures that noticeably lack likes from specific family members, have been added to the gossip mill by some perceptive followers. Even seemingly unconnected reports, such as those about Romeo Beckham's ex-girlfriend, appeared to reinforce the notion that there was trouble inside the Beckham family. Number 3. The suffering beneath the smile. Victoria Beckham has long been the picture of poise. Her signature sunglasses, well-tailored attire, and flawlessly done hair are seldom seen without her. But the family conflict has taken a personal toll, according to Hola, USA, and the Times of India. According to insiders, Victoria suffers from emotional loss, insomnia, and severe wounds. Family unity has always been a major part of her identity, so friends say it's particularly hard. Her pride, purpose, and public persona have all been rooted in her children. Feeling cut off from her oldest son, whom she previously referred to as her heart, is more painful than any public censure. Victoria was photographed in Manhattan in May 2025. She was dressed casually in shoes, a tracksuit, and big sunglasses. The uncommon, unimpressive look was seen by some as an indication of emotional heaviness. It served as a reminder that everyone has personal struggles, even the most famous people. Number 4. Reconnection attempts. The Beckhams seem to be making discreet efforts at reconciliation in spite of the pain. David Beckham recently liked one of Brooklyn's Instagram videos, a modest but meaningful gesture. Soon after, Victoria followed suit, interacting with her son's social media activity for the first time in months. Sources told Geo News that Victoria is preparing something more personal, hosting a family reunion at their Cotswold estate around Romeo Beckham's approaching birthday. The idea? To reunite her boys and ideally Nicola, create a calm, quiet environment. Where social media has failed, Victoria hopes that in-person interactions and cherished experiences will make a difference. Number 5. Nicola and Brooklyn's reaction. Nicola and Brooklyn, for their part, have refrained from openly escalating the conflict. In their personal relationship, they have instead persisted in putting up a unified face. They had a little vow renewal ceremony in August 2025 as a romantic way to honor their relationship after just 3 years of marriage. The absence of any Beckham family members, however, was a noteworthy fact. No Victoria, no David, no siblings. It was the most obvious indication yet that the emotional barrier is still very much there for many onlookers. Perhaps concerned about how family conflicts may be portrayed in the media, Brooklyn has even sought legal counsel to assist in controlling the public narrative, according to E! Online. Even while neither side is publicly disparaging the other, the lack of communication and quiet speaks louder than any headline. Number 6. Victoria's reaction to this. The hallmark of Victoria Beckham's brand has always been excellence. From her time in the Spice Girls to her prosperous fashion business, she has perfected the skill of projecting confidence. She hardly displays her vulnerabilities to the public. This chapter of the family, however, is unique. The issue is personal and unvarnished. It is neither a PR problem nor a commercial setback. The continuous conflict between Brooklyn and Nicola demonstrates how sadness can destroy even the most well-maintained lives. For everyone who has gone through family stress, Victoria's present path of juggling public appearances with private anguish is relatable. It makes her more approachable in many ways. Behind the glitz, she's a mother attempting to restore something brittle in the hopes of reuniting her family. Number 7. The bigger picture. Tension between famous families has existed before and will continue to do so. They seem to be immune to the turmoil that befalls other famous families for years, which is what makes the Beckham scenario so captivating. Together, they worked, traveled, and provided unwavering support for one another. Supporters thought they knew them, that they were seeing the genuine deal. That's why the present gap is so remarkable. It casts doubt on the notion of perfect families and serves as a reminder that, despite one's fame or fortune, relationships need ongoing maintenance. Notoriety doesn't shield anybody from resentment, miscommunication, or the gradual drift that occurs between individuals. Number 8. Current situation. As of late summer 2025, there has been no formal indication that the conflict between Brooklyn Beckham, his mother, Victoria Beckham, and his wife, Nicola Peltz, has been settled. Victoria still makes impeccable appearances at high-profile occasions, but her daughter-in-law and oldest son are conspicuously missing. For their part, Brooklyn and Nicola are concentrating on their marriage and separate professions rather than immediately addressing the dispute. The much-discussed possible encounter in the Cotswolds may be a game-changer, or it might just be another low-key effort that ends in failure. Although there is still some hope for reconciliation, it appears that both parties are determined to live apart, at least for the foreseeable future. Final thoughts. Ultimately, the biography of Victoria Beckham serves as a reminder that genuine human emotions lie underneath even the most envied lives. Despite her status as a worldwide superstar, entrepreneur, and style icon, she is still a mother who longs for her family to be together. Fans will continue to read between the lines on Instagram, the tabloids will continue to conjecture, and the Beckhams will continue to live their lives in the spotlight. However, Victoria probably wants the most basic thing: to embrace her kid, eat together, and experience that feeling of family togetherness once more, somewhere away from the cameras. Thank you for seeing. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends for more exclusive updates. Your support enables us to continue providing you with the newest content.